Diamondbacks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Godley is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Leading off tonight for San
Settling in
Diego,
now, Jose Perella. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta's after it. 1 out. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think there's some real concern over the state of Wil Myers right now. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
In now, Travis Jankowski. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit out towards second. Drury gloves it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
batting third, first baseman number 4, Wil Myers.
Here's Wil Myers. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nothing better than playing good baseball in front of the home crowd, and you're 4-1 homestand. That's good baseball. They're executing. They're getting good pitching. I love watching them play right now. They're in a nice groove. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Matt Garza will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
At
Number
plate,
11,
A.J. Pollock.
center fielder,
And there you see his
A.J.
righty-lefty
Pollock.
splits and how they've played out so far this season. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Padres team as they take the field here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, they're coming off a tough loss. I mean, they played pretty good ball. They just lost by 1 run. But, you know, you look back at it, those are the ones that eat you up, those 1-run loss games.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. His head-to-head line against Garza, 2 for 3. Now the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time, it's not very noticeable.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches.
Third,
not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Joesph Marcotte.
San Diego.
He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lamb will get under this one, and he's got it for the first down.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Batting 6.
So striding in, Corey Spangenberg. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled back. Line drive to center field. Holland is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's J.D. Martinez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Bouncer down the line.
That's a foul
ball. Strike 2. A little bouncer. And he's set down, 1 away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Padres. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza. 2 away.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yeah! A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Garza sets his sights. 0-2 on its way. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Jabari Blash. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. 1 down.
Batting 8th, catcher.
So with 1 away, a reminder that Padres baseball continues all season long on the show as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Friars over the next 7 days. Striding into the box, Hector Sanchez. The average in the early season not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. Now here it comes. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. Now, I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
And this will be fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 22, Matt Garza.
Ready now, Matt Garza. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Plz Marte. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off so he gets something he wants to hit.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now at the plate, Chris Herman. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Digging in now, Zach Godley. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Pirela back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
In there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Liner towards second. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
First baseman number 4, Wil Myers.
Digging in to try it again, Wil Myers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2! And that one right down Main Street.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back in the plate.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joesph Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he's back in standing. And again, a throw. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for San Diego. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Flashes under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Striding in once again, David Peralta looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
0-1.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped up back behind second. Oh, and he misses it. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jankowski there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Runner on first with 2 away. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Into the box now, Rusney Castillo.
For San Diego.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First
offering
Castillo.
on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
So striding forward now, Corey Spangenberg comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly
left.
jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Drury has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Halfway home, still no score. Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Shake.
Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Castillo going back. To the track, to the wall. Splash right into the pool.
When that pitch was moved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to get a great swing.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Black is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Joesph Marcotte.
And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1 with the leadoff guy on. And he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they run him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
There's one well above the zone for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1. Back to first. The 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. Get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Standing in now, Hector Sanchez. He'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. This is back towards the mound. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
And these home fans are getting a little spoiled as they take the first 3 of this 4-game homestand. They might want to break out the brooms for the next one as they look to finish off with a big sweep.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Jorge De La Rosa gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Fernando Rodney closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth,